TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Shout out to my replay gang and my overseas gang and my unsubscribed gang, shrinking by the day, by the minute, by the hour. Listen, y'all, let's get right into it. Look, I've been on TikTok live doing my thing for the past couple days. And let me tell you, fellas, the ladies like a good stare. Now listen, hear me out. I know you've been told things of nature. Oh, staring is bear with me, guys. I'm still working on my fade here, and you're not going to see it until it's done. Get this down in the back. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Listen, what you need to understand is this, man. When the women try to talk about, staring and creepy and all that kind of stuff, it depends on the guy. It really does. If it's like a guy they don't find attractive, it's a wrap for him. He's gonna have all kind of whatever PD on him and lawsuits and this, that, and the third. But when it's the right kind of guy, I'm telling you, when you get that dude, when you get that guy, I'm telling you, the ladies, they love it. They can't get enough. And it's not a creepy stare. It's the 1, 2, 3 on the timer as I say this. It's the Sigma stare. And the Sigma stare is an intense look into their soul stare. They've identified it. Now, the Sigma stare, the Sigma gaze. The Sigma stare is one thing, but the Sigma gaze is what I want to talk about today. Now, when you're staring into their soul, that's one thing. But when you're gazing at them, it's like they're getting glamored. They really can't control themselves. It's the craziest thing. Women act like we can't control ourselves. Oh no. When you harness your sexual power, or I think you got to change that up. I can't say that. Okay, I think they say seggy, whatever man they be using. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. When you harness your masculine energy power, women can't control themselves. See, this is the reason for why they avoid you. Because they feel like you're just some kind of majestic, mythical creature, and they lose themselves. Like seriously, even some of the most tough women, they really, and I'm gonna be real with you, this is what most women want to do anyway. Most women want to fall into your arms, some masculine arms anyway. But they have to, do the tough role because of whatever career they're in, and some women just like it. But it's something about you, and when you stare into their eyes and then you hit them with the gaze, you know what I'm saying? It's a thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's one thing to just, give them the stare, just looking at them. And then it's another thing to give them the gaze. They can't get enough. They can't get enough, and it's so much so a thing to where they're like, oh, are you doing that on purpose? For one, everything a Sigma does is intentional to a certain degree, but it's not intentional in the sense of its thought. It's intentional in the sense of it's a Sigma's body just naturally doing what needs to be done in flow. You guys got to get a good understanding of flow. And Sigmas are in flow. You Sigma channels out there. I know you watch, okay? Start talking about Sigma flow. When a Sigma gets into its flow, you know what I mean? And that's what it's really about. It's not so much about thinking. So whenever a Sigma's hitting you with the gaze or hitting you with the stare, it's not a thoughtful thing. It's not a thought out thing. It's like a natural instinct thing. So ladies, if you see us doing it, it's not like we're doing it intentionally, in the sense like, oh, we practiced it or nothing. Nah, man, that's why, you guys seem to think that new things are coming up whenever you interact with us. It's not really new things in the sense of like we're studying stuff. It's just interacting with different women. We will naturally flow into not a mirrored energy, more of we'll naturally flow into your masculine counterpart. So whatever energy you're putting off, we're going to flow in. So if you're putting off masculine GMO energy, we're going to give off true masculine real energy, which is going to be, I'm not going to even acknowledge you in the sense of arguing with you like that because you're a woman, and I don't let myself get outside of my frame to argue with a lady. So I'm going to walk away, and if you feel like you won something, I don't care. It doesn't matter, right? You know, however you feel about whatever just happened in that situation is none of my business. And women love that. That's literally giving her the masculine energy to her GMO masculine energy, which is going to be a whole lot of yelling and hollering and, you know, gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? So alpha energy, right? Low vibrational stuff. So it's just something about the smoothness. They listen, gentlemen, you don't even, these women are studying you down to your walk. You know, they're like, you got a certain je ne sais quoi, and you know, you listen, when you ascend and you're a Sigma, and I believe it, I've looked at some of my videos, you know what I mean? So when I hear women talking about this, and they're not just talking about me, so there's other Sigmas, and I'm sure y'all got your own little strut too, you know, you kind of just float. Like these women think that you just float. You know, you don't really just be walking, you just kind of be just floating. You know, I love the imagination that they have on this kind of stuff. I'm just filling you guys in. Um, but it's all these different things that they take in, and they don't know whether you're rehearsing them. They don't know whether you're studying other people, but they're starting to believe and know that it's coming natural to you, but they don't know whether this was natural to you all your life or natural to you post ascension. They want to know because you have no social media posted. You know, it's just, look, you know, right now, basically what I'm saying, you got all the hottest chicks looking at you. Your literal essence, you know, while you're on your semen retention game. And even if you guys just started, we've had a couple guys, they've checked in on day 1 and day 2, and we've all been there, so it's no fun to make fun of them, you know, because we should be embracing the fact that they know what they have to do, and doing such as a man. We don't know their situation. They could have some real baddies trying to get at them, and they're like, no, I have a journey, I need to grow, and da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say to them, you know? But, what was I saying? Yeah, these women, they love the gays, and I'm telling you, you're the only ones that can get away with it. An alpha can't do it, you know, you know what I'm saying? Beta obviously can't do it, but a Sigma, you know, and you know, I don't care what people classify us as. Older people, and you know, also know this too, Sigma, and I don't care your age, it's a mentality, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever age you are, you're either grown or you're old. You know, you don't have to accept, you know, people in their 20s who gonna get to be your age anyway if they're lucky, you know, trying to age shame you or whatever, while these same hypocrites will be talking about, don't shame me for everything that I am, he, sure, me, it, they, I am, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. You know, listen, a lot of things about you, a lot of modern women do not like. But a lot of things about you, modern women instinctively love. And you're not going anywhere. They see that. They also see that, you know, you've got other men out here that are agreeing with you. And you know, the problem is, I'm gonna be real with you, right? And let's be real, we're not really saying new stuff that hasn't been said. Well, I'm saying some new stuff that hasn't been said, but you know, us overall walking away from women is not the first time it was done, right? They've had the MGOT, whatever it's called, you know, men going their own way, and passport bros. But you know, the problem with both of those movements, the men going their own way is the betas doing it, and the passport bros are the alphas doing it. This is the first time the Sigmas are doing it. And you want to know why that matters? Because Sigmas are the men that women want overall. You know, they didn't even know they wanted you. They thought they wanted an alpha, but then they realized, and this is no shade to alphas, I told you, I've buried the hatchet with them, they have their role. But it's the truth. Alphas are codependent. And alphas will always need a group of someone telling them this or that or cheering them on. Whereas a Sigma doesn't need anything and it's completely self-sufficient. And whether the woman knows it or not, something about that regal ruggedness, you know, brings out this primal nature of hers that just wants you to, you know, bend her over and do what needs to be done from the back while pulling her hair. You know what I'm saying? I got a Patreon for that, you know, which, you know, speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and let, you know, right into this, you know, segue right into this. Listen, right after this video, you guys, don't miss the extended. The extended will be available on Patreon as well as the members, right? And we're gonna go in depth, and I'm not gonna have to, you know, bite my tongue on anything. Everything gets said. So, you know, remember, go ahead and become a member. You don't wanna miss the extended. Plus the extended from yesterday was dope. You know what I'm saying? You should ask, you know, the only member that I have right now. But, you know, once you guys go ahead and, you know, member up, I'm telling you, and I don't cuss too much. I just cuss enough that you feel comfortable that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not out here, I don't know, like editing everything I'm saying, and you feel uncomfortable with me doing too much to make the content platform comfortable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right on there, I mean, I talk to you like, you know, whoever, you know, starts following right now is one guy. So I talk to him like we're talking to the fellas, man. You know, I ain't gotta sit here and watch what I say about this, that, or the third. I have a couple of videos I'm gonna put up just for the ladies, sweet talking them, you know, some of that, you know, low toned ASMR, sweet dicking type of, you know what I mean, talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know, I ain't gotta sit here and explain to men what I do to make the women feel good, but you know, you do what you do, I do what I do, you know what I mean? But listen, the uncensored, the real, the raw, it's gonna be available on the members, you know what I'm saying? But over here, it's gonna be still good. You know, it's just gonna be PG, you know, going along the guidelines of whatever YouTube likes, because I'm not messing up another channel. I ain't doing this for nothing. Shoot. Look, gentlemen, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe, you know what I mean? Shout out to Danica Marie on that one, man. I like the way that flows. But, you know, don't be shy. You know, and if you are being shy, then maybe you're a hater. You know, as soon as I said that, 2 left. You know, it doesn't matter. My replay gang's gonna come through and they're gonna watch every video. So it doesn't matter. You know, I told y'all my haters come through first. If you're not a hater, go ahead and hit the like button. You know, you guys, hitting the like button is very important. And I've been watching other YouTubers make this point very clear to their subscribers. So I'm not wrong in this. You know, go ahead and hit the like button. You know you want to. You know, go ahead, hit the like button. You know what happens when y'all don't hit the like button, right? I'll get some kind of good karma immediately. Come on, you know, let's not do this so early on a Thursday. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead. Just hit the like button. You know you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. I hear crows. Hit the like button. It's the same two every time. It's time for me to go ahead and figure out, see, I didn't want to do this to y'all, but you know you're idiots. So are we talking YouTubers or TikTokers? Females or males? What are we talking about here? I'll start dropping names, because you know I know the names of some of the female content creators that watch me. You want me to start going through the names? Or do you want me to start reading off the signs? Are you a female or you're a male? Female. Well, you ran off. That's a female move. 2 females. Okay. Okay. Crows. Yeah, it's two females. Two heckling females on the other end. It's the same two every time. It's the same two that caused my homeboy to, become a subscriber and then a member. Those same two. I have the same two haters that come in here in the beginning. I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. You're not doing nothing to nobody when you do that. Because, you know what I'm saying, just like I was talking about the stare and the gaze, you're obviously, locked into my stare and my gaze. The same two, you know? The same two. Come into the live every time. Do me a favor, if you're new here, you just got in, go ahead and hit the like button. I just had two haters that come in the beginning and love to feel bold and just not hit the like button. It's very strange. Very, very strange behavior. You know, I mean, I understand that you have people that obsess over you, but like, yeah, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen, just like those two females, as always, you're back. You're not hitting the like button. Yeah, you're back. Just like these two females that keep going in and out. They love to watch you from a distance. Some of them like to try to press buttons to get a reaction out of you. Either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're obsessed. They're obsessed. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you want to live rent-free in their head. You don't want to be nowhere near their head. But look what they're doing. I mean, it's early, y'all. They're literally rising like, haven't brushed their teeth. You know what I'm saying? I can smell their breath through the phone. You people are raunchy. What are you doing? Are you having drinks and beverages? I thought I seen that car moving. Are you having drinks and beverages before you go to bed and not brushing your teeth? Listen, let me tell you something. Whoever you two are that break in here every time and have, a ball sitting on the other end, is that a big ass mosquito? Man, that mosquito, man, these mountain bugs, they are something else. They're like 3 times this. Everything here is 3 times the size. The people are 3 times the size of normal people. All the women here are 6'2", and all the men here are 6'7". You know what I'm saying? If you want to know where the giants live at, they're up here in Asheville. I found them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. A 5'9" guy looks like, I look like I'm 4'2". It's ridiculous out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Like these people's hands can palm your entire face. You have the ladies bringing your groceries out, and she's 6'3", looking like a whole basketball player, handing you your groceries 3 bags at a time in one hand. And you're just like, oh, okay, come on, man. You know what I mean? What are they feeding these people out here? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, that's neither here nor there, y'all. Look, I'm about to get off of here. Understand that your Sigma stare is something else. And then the gaze, listen, I have women that pop into my live, don't hit the like button. Just as soon as they rise, man, they haven't even, gone and had their morning poopy yet. They're just, rising and like, I gotta see what King David's doing, and I can't hit the like button. I can't do it. Because you know what it is? Both of them know each other. So if one of them hit the like button, see, if somebody else comes in here and have like 5 other people, then they might do it, right? One of them might do it. But what happens is the 2 of them know each other. So, and there's no one else in here. So if one of them hit the like button, then the other one will know that they hit the like button. So then it's like, what are you doing? We're supposed to be haters. Oh my goodness. My life's like a movie, man. Listen, I understand. Ooh. I understand why y'all tune in. Listen, I hate to be the gray-haired, grown person at the end of the road, but the speed limit is 25. It's 25. Respect it. If you're gonna be late, be late. And that's maybe, you know what? I don't need to talk, because That's why I kept getting fired from my jobs. Because if I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late. Shoot, if I'm going to be late, I'm going to be a couple hours late. If I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late. It is what it is. It is what it is. But listen, y'all, peace, love, and light. I'm going to go ahead and hop on the extended here in a second. I appreciate you guys joining me. You know what I mean? I'm out here getting my AM walk on. And it's a tad bit cold out here, man. But it's that fresh, that fresh mountain air is a little bit different. I want to move to Georgia, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm probably gonna stay here for a while. Now, I'm probably not gonna stay here in this place for another whole year. I can tell you that much. You know, I like the humble beginnings, but it's time for me to upgrade. But I like the mountains out here. I really do. I don't see myself, man. Just this is a fresh start, and I'm gonna tell you something. Weird enough, I've always dreamed about living. I used to ask my dad about it all the time when I was a kid. It's like, why can't we go visit the mountains, or why don't we ever go in the mountains in North Carolina? And my dad does not like mountains. He don't like. He's from Florida. He barely likes the Carolinas. He likes flat land. So he avoided the mountains as if my dad treated the mountains as if it was like some never land. Like the mountains are off limits, son. That's how my dad talks. The mountains are off limits, son. I don't go out there. It's just nothing for me out there. Why you want to go up there? I like flat land. That's how my dad talks. And then that's that. There ain't no more asking any more questions, because after that, he's going to get upset. He's a Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, my dad's a Sagittarius. I'm a Leo. My son's an Aries. It's just fire sign after fire sign, and my brother's a Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what his kids are, right? But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No offense to him, but his son ain't my son. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got Xander. My son's a genius. You know what I'm saying? Looks better than me, a genius. Boy, he's going to be slaying the ladies, man. I am telling you. I'm gonna have a bunch of grandbabies. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a good way, like the right one. I don't care what he does. I'm not gonna tell you what he's gonna do. If he wants to do whatever he wants to do, I'll take care of them grandbabies, man. You do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Go out and have a good time. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna jump on the extended, and we're gonna really talk about the stare and the gaze. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. Enjoy your day. Don't work too hard. Love you later.